All right, welcome back to Sam Houston State Dynasty here on College Football 25. I have already set up our recruiting board. We can take a quick look here. We're going big this year. We've got a couple of 5-star guys we're looking at and some 4-star guys, and then we're kind of filling out the rest of the board with some 3 stars. We're actually going to customize the schedule a bit. I know I said I kind of wanted to maybe leave it a little bit the way it was, but I think we're going to start. Who's the worst FCS team? Let's go. Let's play the Royals. We've got at UAB. What's UAB? They were 8-5 last year. Can we? I want to take on some bad teams to start the year, honestly. Try to get a couple of easy wins, maybe. Of course, we got Kennesaw State, actually. Liberty, Louisiana Tech, FIU. Western Kentucky, UTEP, New Mexico State, Jacksonville State. I'd like a home game week 4 if we could. We could play Florida Atlantic. Could maybe play Kent State. Let's play Old Dominion. They're not real good. And then we bye week 2. Tulsa. We'll start us off with some home games. Troy. It's not a tough schedule. And I think I kind of like it that way. Top stories. Carnell Tate looking at preseason Heisman. Arch Manning in there. He's finally getting some playing time. Not sure if he was before or not. Just, moving up to number 1 and number 2 on some of these 3-star guys. So that's cool. We can get our recruiting in here. We got 350 hours. We'll go ahead and get some hours on all the 4 and 5 stars here. We'll just go, I think we'll go contact friends and family on all. Would really like to get, some of these guys we don't have a ton of hours to really make too much of a push on some of them. So. But also very much like to get this punter. He's a gem 3-star punter, so he's going to be pretty good. This guy's coming out of junior. Alex Cheeseman out of junior college. Okay. Interesting. We've got Anthony Soraya, who I think is probably maybe Manny Soraya's cousin, who got recruited to the team this year. And before we jump into the game here, let's check out the depth chart because I want to make sure that we are indeed. I want to make sure we have everybody starting that we want. Glenn Butler is going to be the quarterback. He's a true sophomore, so he's definitely Definitely the quarterback. I don't think we had any quarterbacks come in this year. There's nobody else we can redshirt, so. Running back, I think it's going to be McKinney. The 99 change of direction. I mean, 99 agility. Speed, maybe not the best, but maybe we'll redshirt Benji Suggs. He's like a 64 overall. Our starting fullback. Could be Jamie Henry. Could be Rourke. Not sure fullback's going to get a lot of time on the field, but I think we're going to end up redshirting Rodney Luck. We don't have the best wide receivers. Although redshirt freshman John Potts has 98 speed, so I think, it doesn't make a ton of sense, but I think we're going to move him to wide receiver 1. Lonnie Adkism, whose name we're going to eventually have to learn how to say. He's going to be wide receiver 2. And then actually let's start Fateh Makaba. Mokuba? I don't know. But he's got 97 speed and like 99 acceleration. So let's see if we can make him like wide receiver 3. And Rockwell probably won't play much. So it's going to be just kind of the speedy guys there. And then Manny Soraya, whose cousin looks nothing like him that we're recruiting. They got this. I think it's spelled the same. If it's not, you can correct me. But he's got 92 speed, so he's going to start. And then left tackle, left guard. I don't remember. I probably should have done more position changes, but. We got Derek Vincent Douglas here. Frazier. Probably could have moved Hastings to do tackle. Maybe not. We got a pretty good defensive line here, Holloway there. Cord Shaw coming in as a transfer, going to start at middle linebacker. Corner, I think I think we still have a lot to be desired at corner. Safety, and then we got the freshman kicker. So then a redshirt freshman punter. Still the same kick returner, punt returner. Who's going to be third down back's going to be McKinney. Power back's going to be. I think we've got everything set here. Probably took a little longer on that than we needed to, but I kind of wanted to check out the team, show you what's going on with who's actually going to be playing. So. We're going to be taking on FCS here. Hopefully this is a win. I mean, if we lose to FCS, we definitely didn't get better in the offseason, did we? We will get the ball to start here. Glenn Butler going into his second year as quarterback. Just fair catch this. That's fine. Probably going to be a fair catch in a lot of kickoffs because there's... And is this the impact player on the team, DJ McKinney? Glenn Butler's the impact player. Okay. Going to throw it out for Green. It's incomplete. Glenn Butler going to take this one himself. Only gets a yard there. Okay. Maybe we'll go all goes here. Not. Launching that one deep. It's going to be caught by Potts. 47 yards on the play there. Looking for our tight end, Manny Soraya here. He's going to make the catch. He's down to the 1. In a way, kind of like a throw here, but I think we probably could just run this in with McKinney. And McKinney's got the touchdown. We're in quick. Glenn Butler looking phenomenal on that drive. I know it's an FCS team, but and the worst one. I mean, they've got like a 52 overall defense or something, or 59, whatever it was. They're pretty bad, and Coach Calvin Johnson pretty happy on the sideline. Glenn Butler, the impact player this year. Caleb Holloway still here. And I think this defense has gotten a lot better. Got a lot of guys we can rotate on the defensive line as well. Allowing a first down there, though, that's not good. And of course, there's the glitch when you play the FCS teams that they get hurt all the time. Not much we can really do about that. It's a handoff. And they're going to pick up a first down here. I think a little bit of this is our play calling, too. Just George Littlejohn with a first down. The handoff. Getting stuck behind the line and then picking up 9 yards. And they are all over our defense here. Not what I want to see from our defense to start here. That one's dropped. Let's go with an overload buzz here. Let's press. It's a direct snap to the running back. And they're going to be all the way down to the 3. I think we just reacted a little late there, although. There's a touchdown for FCS. The Royals scoring here. Fortunately, they tied the game up. So. Let's actually return this one. To the 22. I mean, that's fine. Probably won't return a whole lot of those. I'm going to get it to Potts. He's got 4. Maybe a swing pass here to McKinney. He's going to carry the receiver there. Or not the receiver. He's going to carry the defender for a few yards. Maybe we hand this off to McKinney. If he can't get 2 yards, we have a problem. This is not the same playbook we've been using. Probably going to look for Manny Soraya here. Actually, we ended up handing that off to McKinney. Just didn't look like he had enough space there, so I didn't really throw that one in time. That one's going to be incomplete. Maybe we'll look down the field a little more here on 3rd and 9. Let's actually just send Potts on it. Can I get a streak here? Got a fade, maybe is good enough. Launching it up for him. It's intercepted. Good defense there from FCS West. Gonna bring it back for 6. Okay. Not what we want. Not at all. Being down at any point to FCS West is obviously not ideal. Just it did not have the positioning there on the fade. Tried to get that one to Manny Soraya there. Again, just didn't have it, so. Could look for Green here. Could just hand this off. We're going to look for Green. Green did make the catch on that. So. 3rd and 4, we could go for a run. McKinney, who's been the backup, is the starter this year. Not going to get anything there. It's 4th and 5. Could punt the ball. Could trust that our offense can get 5 yards against FCS. Butler going to take off. It's not going nowhere there. Playing a little too recklessly, I think. Here. Probably could have just punted the ball. He's going to throw that one outside. Going to lose 2 yards on the play. And it's Isaiah Hastings getting through for the sack. Gonna back him up for a bit of a longer field goal back at the 33. And it's gonna be blocked. Able to block the field goal there. It's gonna have us set up here at the 39. And it's intercepted right away. Tried to throw the slant, and the coverage was pretty good there. Threw it anyway. It's not looking good here. Vincent Douglas out there now, finally. Defense holding up a little better in this game. I know it's an FCS team. They're not real good offensively. They're not the best, but did allow a touchdown on that first drive. So that ball's been knocked out. Thought he was going to have the catch there, but just was not able to hang on. And that one's going to be caught. Taking it all the way in for a touchdown. I think he tried to go for the interception there and just didn't have it. So it's pretty unfortunate. 21-7 now. Not ideal here, but we have turned the ball over a couple of times. Now we're going to get sacked. Could play action verticals here, maybe. Just throw this deep to Potts. Can't even get the throw off, probably because of the play action. All goes here on 3rd and 19. Either Potts gets open, or I don't know who else would get open here, but I'm going to throw it deep for Potts. He's going to catch up to it. It's going to be a touchdown. I think he's the one that's got 99 speed. I'm actually going to go for 2 here for no reason. I tried to throw that, and it did not work. I'm going to kick an onside kick again for no reason. Let's go with a low kick. So throw to the outside, it's incomplete. That's going to be intercepted by Lemon. Lester Lemon with the pick. Butler just going to throw it away there. Going to bring McKinney in motion here. Let's just throw this one deep for Potts. Double covered? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Go smash here, maybe. Good for Manny Soraya. It's tipped and incomplete. I'm actually going to go for this for no reason other than I think we can maybe throw this deep for Potts. He has the catch. He's got another touchdown. It's the same play we went for 2 on last time, but I wasn't able to throw it in time. To the back of the end zone, 2 is good. We are tied up here. After being down 14, we've tied the game. Second and 11. We're closing in on the end of the first here. Let's see if they snap the ball again. Might not, and they don't. 21-21 at the end of the first. Pretty high-scoring quarter. We've mostly just been throwing the ball deep and having what we want. And it's nice to have that option because we really haven't had that at all at any point in the series here. It's a first down run from George Littlejohn there. go cover 6 here. I really want Derek Vincent Douglas on the field more, and he's not getting on the field. And I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe we make him rush D tackle. I don't know. I don't know what the options are for getting him on the field. He needs to be on the field because he's a good player. But he's for some reason not finding his way onto the field. Another successful run for FCS. Now we've got him at rush D tackle. Let's see what he can do here. We're going to double team him. It's going to allow the linebackers to come up and make the play. And I've recorded several videos here today, so I'm kind of losing my voice just slightly here. Another handoff and another big play. They're going hurry up here. So, a bit of a backwards pass. They're going to lose 4. Stop here would be nice. They're not really into field goal range yet. That one's going to be caught, though. That's going to be a touchdown. Down at the 1. We're having some trouble today against FCS, but that is still not going to be a touchdown. Okay. They have had a couple of turnovers today. It's a loss of 1. 3rd and goal. If we can get a stop here and force a field goal, I would be extremely happy with that. The handoff, and we're going to stop him as he tried to dive there. I think that was Shaw, who came in as a transfer. They're going to kick the field goal, and this is a home game as well, so for catch the kickoff, I think it's better a lot of times just to try to take it at the 25 instead of trying to make something happen on a kick return. A lot of times nothing happens on a kick return. The dagger here. You know what? Let's send Potts deep again. Actually, going to check this down to Manny Soraya. I think we'll go read option here. Handed it off, 4th and inches. What do I have for Glenn Bauer? We got quarterback power. It's early in the season, so he's not really dealing with wear and tear too much. And here comes Glenn Butler down the field. Being chased, he's going to get knocked out at the 30. If we can keep Glenn Butler healthy throughout the season, so he's not dealing with too much wear and tear, that would be nice. Let's go inside zone here. We haven't run the ball a ton. Haven't really seen what that 99 change of direction can do for McKinney here. Good play action scissors here. We ran this play earlier. I think maybe if we don't get this, we would think about settling for a field goal. Yeah, I think we're going to have to on 4th and 6. 43 yards. Maybe we can make this. Maybe we can't. Didn't get a ton of power on it, but it is actually, it's going to be short. Okay. Defense going to come back on the field then. There's a handoff, and Frazier's all over it. That's a tackle for loss. There's Brown going to make the tackle there. We're at the 2-minute warning here. Might be a bit of a longer game today with all the scoring. Such, but it's knocked down by Scott. Great play. We're going to force a punt. Get the kick return here. Let's go all goes here. Potts is our guy with 99 speed, right? I'm not like misremembering or 98 speed. Okay. Thrown deep to Potts. He's just got it every time. He gets so much separation. And obviously against better teams that have speedy, corners and stuff, that's not going to happen as much. Glenn Butler getting out. He's going to take off and run. Just going to scoot out of bounds at the 11. Again, against better teams, he's not going to break away quite as much. But throwing this to Manny Soraya. Didn't have it. Just did not have it there. We are losing this game right now. We're down 3. Let's get that out to McKinney. He can't turn upfield. It gets out of bounds. What do we want to do here? Smash, maybe? Could be Manny Soraya in the back of the end zone. He's going to make the catch, tapping the toes there. And I am going to go for 2 again just because. Don't really like this play, though. Let's go stick here. Butler going to take off. Glenn Butler getting in for 2. Maybe didn't need to take the hit there. But I think going for 2 made it a little bit worth it. If we could get a turnover, it would be nice, or maybe just a stop here before the end of the half would be. But I mean, they're gonna have a nice throw there, so. There's another big play. Down to 32. They're not calling a timeout here. They're just going to rely on the fact that the clock's going to stop until they get the chain set here. There's another throw coming back to the ball that time. Really would like to keep them out of the end zone. Field goal here still gives us the lead. So Vincent Douglas chasing the quarterback. He's going to toss it out of bounds. I don't think Derek Vincent Douglas, which I keep saying his entire name, I don't think he got on the field much last year, to be honest. He probably should have been on the field more. He's going to get a sack here. There's a timeout called by FCS West. The Royals. It's going to back him up to a 3rd and 20 here. Throwing that one down the field. It's picked off by Bailey. Thought he was going to be carried into the end zone there for a touchback, but it's only going to come out to the 1 here. So I'm actually going to send Potts deep here. Don't know if that's going to work. We're going to just throw it to Hewitt there. Let's hurry up to the line. Send Potts deep again. Let's actually look for the tight end. It's incomplete. They really don't want us trying to score here. They really want us to just run the ball and take it to the half. And it's not really what I want to do. Throwing it deep. That corner really ran with Potts. Or was that the safety? Looking for Manny Soraya here. 7 seconds. I think we go for this. I think if we don't get it, we're going to take enough time off the clock that it's actually going to be intercepted, which is probably better because if that's incomplete, they may have time to run a play and kick a field goal. We picked them off twice. They picked us off 3 times. We'll kick it off to them here. It's maybe a bit of a longer game. Once again, I know I already said that. With all the scoring, all the back and forth stuff. And it may not be. It may just be seeming a little longer because we had the stuff at the beginning to start the preseason and regular season. Took a little longer to start, but usually we don't have games be 29 to 24 at the half. So. It's a handoff. Caught up to him, but he got the first down there. So. It's a loss of 1. And if we score another touchdown, I mean, as close as this game has actually been, we may end up going chew clock. It's a handoff. We're going to get him for just a gain of 2 there. They're going to punt here on 4th and 6, so. There's the punt. Gotta see if we can get a return here. Not a real big return, but I mean good enough to the 26 here. Throwing that out for Manny Soraya. He's got a catch. Down to 45. Just gonna kind of Read what the safety's doing here a little bit. Throwing that to Potts. He makes an incredible catch. Down to the 21. Manny Soraya on the RPO. He has 7 yards. It's kind of where his speed comes into play a little bit too. Potts on the screen. He's got run after catch ability, really. First and goal at the 1. We're going to give this to David. And he's getting to the end zone. And why not go for 2 again here? Manny Soraya making the catch. That's the 2. Makes it 37-24. We've got a little bit of breathing room now. Again, we get the ball back here. We may look to chew some clock, so especially if they don't end up scoring. It's a gain of 9. Hunter Cousins. Vincent Douglas coming after him, but not able to quite get there. And Glenn Butler, I know he's not playing the best defense here, but I think he's going to have a big year. I think Glenn Butler is going to be primed to have an enormous year this year, and could end up, I don't want to say he's going to win the Heisman or anything, because I don't think he's going to have that good of a year. We could maybe be one of the best quarterbacks in the conference. We're going to get called for unnecessary roughness there. So that was not a good give of a free 15 yards there. It's a big hit on George Littlejohn, though. There's a screen pass. Gets him going backwards. He makes this crazy athletic spin move there. Still ends up being 3rd and 4. There's a catch. That's a touchdown. 3rd and 4. Maybe we won't go chew clock just yet. Not. You know what? Maybe we will. We're gonna have like a 5-point lead here. 6-point lead. Sorry, we're gonna have a 6-point lead if we can chew some clock and still score. I mean, why not? So we'll go chew clock here. We'll start with the read option. It's a handoff for McKinney. This is RPO hitches here. Just going to hand it off to McKinney again. He's going to pick up 3, even though he got kind of caught up there. Didn't really have a lot of space. So throw out for Manny Soraya. And he's got, I think it's like 93 speed or something. He is injured on the play, though, so hopefully he's all right. He's got a ton of passes today, so maybe we should shut him down here. That's going to be intercepted. Tried to throw the screen there. Manny Soraya has bruised ribs. Let's substitute him out. And now FCS has the ball. And unfortunately here, they look to take the lead. So handoff. They're going to lose a yard on the play. Caleb Holliday has, or is it Holloway? It's Holloway, right? Caleb Holloway has 3 tackles for loss. And that one's going to be incomplete. So 3rd and 11. We're going to use our Vincent Douglas here. We're going to double team him. That one's caught. That's a first down. Again, corner, kind of a weak spot on this team. Should really look to recruit some more corners. I mean, we really should. I don't know how many we have added to the board right now. Could definitely add some more at some point. They're at the 32. They would probably kick a field goal here if they don't pick up any yards on this play. Frazier coming after the quarterback, going to hit him from behind. Force that ball out. So they are going to line up for a field goal. Which even if they make this, we will still have the lead here. And the field goal looks like it's going to be good. It is. And it is now a 3-point game. Glenn Butler turning the ball over way too much. It's kind of a theme of his career so far. There's a game of 5. Clock ticking here. Let's just let this tick to the end of the third. We don't need to really run another play right now. This is the end of the third quarter. We do still want to go chew clock, I think. Glenn Butler going to take off here. Tried to slide. Still don't know how to slide in this game. Just ends up diving there. So. What about the zone toss here to McKinney? He gets nothing. I mean, kind of absolutely nothing. There's Hewitt there. Picking up about 7, so might actually just hand this off to McKinney here. He's got the first down. Gonna tick under 4 minutes now. And we could end up running significant time off the clock here. So throw on the out route to Green. Just Hewitt getting down to the 26. Under 3 minutes to go. Just going to hand that off to McKinney. Glenn Butler going to take off here. Still doesn't know how to slide. We've hit the 2-minute warning. I got to think FCS West is probably going to start to call timeouts. Unless they keep getting injury timeouts. It's actually an injury timeout for us, for whatever reason. I don't know if that was one of our players actually that got hurt there, but McKinney taking this to 1st and goal. Did get out of bounds. Another handoff to McKinney. They're going to call timeout now. I'm going to actually audible this to a passing play here. Probably just going to loft it up for Potts. Catches it, but is out of the back of the end zone. Manny Soraya is back in the game. We're just going to hand it off to McKinney, and he's got a touchdown. 2 touchdowns in this game for McKinney. Tack on the extra point. This is going to give us a 10-point lead with 1:44 to go. Two timeouts remaining for the Royals. There's a throw for a first down. Please tell me they didn't say he's got out of bounds. They're saying he got out. No, he definitely didn't get out of bounds. It just the clock stopped there till they set the chains. Lemon almost had another pick. Hopefully he's good this year. Again, corner is not the strong part of our defense. Really, our secondary as a whole is not a strong part of our defense. But we're good up front. We got a pretty good defensive line. We're pretty good at linebacker. If we can get some pressure, maybe we can do good. But that's going to be picked by Griffin. Just go down. And that's a turnover. So we are going to hang on to win here. So hand off to McKinney. They are going to call their timeout. I mean, but with 59 seconds remaining, we don't even necessarily have to pick up a first down here. We could punt the ball if we had to. But McKinney got a high risk injury here. He's handled the ball quite a bit. We could take a knee. We'll go all goes here. We'll run this down. We'll run this down and throw it to Potts. How about that? Who's had an excellent game too. I can't wait to see how many yards he had. But we're going to run this all the way down since it is 4th down here. Just in case we turn it over on downs. So throw up to Potts. He's going to juggle it and incomplete there. So didn't make the catch. I guess with 12 seconds, if they could quickly get this into the end zone, maybe he's going to throw it out of bounds. 8 seconds, kind of impossible. I mean, the time it's going to take you to run this ball to the end zone and then do the onside kick, I mean, just not going to have enough time here. And it's going to be a sack. Ending the game on a sack. And our defense has played much improved. Did allow 34 points. Wasn't all on the defense. We had some turnovers. But to get the season started off with a win, John Potts, 7 catches for 286 and 2 touchdowns. Had an excellent game. Let's look at the stats here. Glenn Butler, 22 for 41. Not a great completion percentage. 3 touchdowns, 4 picks, but threw for 443 yards. So can't be entirely too upset about that. DJ McKinney, not a great game. Only 2.7 yards per carry. Glenn Butler had 8 carries for 63 yards, though. The nice thing there, 2 touchdowns for McKinney. 1 for Dante David. Only carried the ball once, but did have a touchdown. Manny Soraya had a touchdown in this game as well. At 98 yards receiving. 40 yards for Hewitt. 12 for Byron Green, who just didn't really do a whole lot. And then McKinney had 2 catches. Defensively, though, 3 tackles for loss for Holloway. Several guys with 2. Several guys with 1. 2 sacks for Isaiah Hastings. A sack for Derek Vincent Douglas. and 3 interceptions in this game. No forced fumbles, but I mean, that's all right. I think we did have a missed field goal. It was a little bit short, but getting real close to our next coach level here as well. So we've already done our recruiting, so we'll advance the week. Expect some of these guys to probably lock us out immediately. Yeah, I mean, some of the 4 stars. Isaiah Hastings winning Conference USA Defensive Player of the Week, though. Fully expect John Potts to be, Offensive Player of the Week. And John Potts winning National Offensive Player of the Week as well. So. And then we've got a bye week, so let's go ahead and do our recruiting for the bye week. Got 50 hours now, so this receiver here will put 10 more points on. Maybe we just put 10 more points on all the 5 stars. And I think that's... We're only recruiting a couple of 5-star guys. Let's actually take 5 points off of this guy. 5 or 10 points, I should say. And let's see if we can maybe send the house here. And then also search social media. So we're going to put some more points on him. Rudy Wheat locked us out. We know he's a bit of a bust, but unfortunately, George here also locked us out. We might be really close to getting the punter, though. And he's a gem. 80 kick accuracy, 74 kick power. Great for an incoming freshman. And we're leading on a lot of guys, but fully expect some of these guys to lock us out as well. But maybe we'll get the punter here. Would be nice. No. We are up to number 1 on the 5-star receiver, though, that I put some more points on. And we have leveled up a coach level here. And next week, we're going to take on Tulsa. I have recorded several videos back-to-back here, and they all will be posted in the coming days. Of course, by the time you see this one, they'll all be posted. But don't think I'm going to play Tulsa right now. I think that's going to be it for my slate of videos I've recorded today. So hopefully 2026 goes better. We're off to a good start here with a win, but if we can beat Tulsa, I think that's going to say just how much we've improved. So I'll see you in the next video when we take on Tulsa. Have a good day.